What's going on, guys? Happy Monday, happy D-Day. This is Liam from Everything NYJ on Twitter. How you doing? So this is the review reaction video to Week 17 Jets versus Patriots game. The Jets fall to 2-14 on the season. The Patriots finish 7-9, missing the playoffs for the first time in 20 years. The Patriots beat the Jets this game 28-14, and the horrendous season is finally over, right? Somehow we made it all the way to the end. We survived. I didn't think we were going to, but we did. And, with a whole NFL season in the books, we still have more questions than answers to the New York Jets, right? Sam Darnold is still inconsistent. What is Sam Darnold? What is his ceiling? What is Chris Herndon? Is Ty Johnson starting material? We still don't know. Should we re-sign Brashad Perryman? What can Denzel Mims do? What is Cam Clark? What is James Morgan? We went into the season with all these questions, and now we end the season still with the same questions, right? And it's ugly. It's embarrassing. And, the Adam Gase era is finally over. It had to come to an end. It's finally over. So let's get into the game a little bit, right? So the Jets do win the coin toss. They defer it to New England. So we had some big runs from Cam Newton and Michelle. And that resulted in an opening drive touchdown from James White for New England, putting them up 7-0. The Jets came out flat. They really couldn't get anything going. They couldn't establish anything on offense. So New England does get the ball back. They couldn't get anything established. Sam Darnold gets the ball back again with the Jets. He gets sacked on 3rd and 8. The next drive, New England does get the ball back, obviously. Arthur Millette has a big sack from Cam. And it was a really quiet first quarter up until about 1:40 left in the first quarter when Sam Darnold did hit Chris Herndon for that beautiful touchdown pass, putting the Jets on the scoreboard, tying the game 7-7 right there. The Jets did, although continue to struggle on offense a little bit. And especially in the second quarter, in the second quarter, there's really nothing noteworthy, nothing exciting going on. So we come out of halftime, the Jets do have the ball, and, we did have a big pass from Brashad Perryman, putting them in the red zone. The Jets try to run it in with Josh Adams. The first time they were stopped, unsuccessful. The second time they tried it again, they run it right in, and it is successful, putting the Jets, on the lead 14-7. And with about 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter, New England does hit a flea flicker. This time it was Myers to Cam Newton. Cam Newton walks it in for a beautiful touchdown, and that ties the game up at 14-14. The Jets get the ball back. Sam Darnold throws his first horrible interception of the day. This time it was J.C. Jackson. So New England does capitalize off of this, though. Cam Newton to Asiasi, or however you pronounce his name, Asiasi, I think it is, for a beautiful touchdown pass, putting New England up 21-14. The Jets get the ball back, but they can't do anything with it. New England gets the ball back late again in the fourth quarter. Another touchdown pass, Cam Newton to Michelle again, putting the Patriots up 28-14. And then late in the fourth quarter, right, this is what really kind of ticked me off. If you guys follow me on Twitter, then I was tweeting about this, you guys probably saw. And it was the poor time management, right? The poor clock management, once again by Adam Gase, that we see week in and week out. So, the Jets are, running the ball down the field, a couple nice passes, whatever have you. And we're just not calling any timeouts. We're not stopping the clock. And we're down by 2 scores. And it's just like, are we going to call a timeout? Are we going to, run out of bounds? Are we going to do something? Spike the ball? Something. Could we at least stop the clock, please? There's only a couple minutes left in this game, and we're just running down the clock. 30 seconds coming off of, every play. And this is the problem with Adam Gase in his era. No clock management, right? No hurry-up drills, no 2-minute drills, nothing. So with about 3 minutes left in the game, Sam Darnold throws another interception in the end zone. That really seals the game. And, the Jets gave up. You could tell they didn't want to be there. And that kind of sums up the Adam Gase era. The team's giving up. And Sam's first NFL pass was an interception. Will his last pass as a New York Jet be an interception? We don't know if he's going to be brought back or not. And that's going to be another video for another day, right? So getting into the stats a little bit. Sam Darnold was 23 for 34, 266 yards. That's a season high for him, believe it or not. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Brashad Perryman had 3 receptions for 84 yards. Chris Herndon had 7 receptions for 63 yards and 1 touchdown. Jamison Crowder had 4 receptions for 31 yards. Denzel Mims, 1 reception for 15 yards. I've been stressing all season that we need to get Denzel Mims more involved. And if anything, he's going backwards like the rest of the team, right? So we have to save his career. That's really important. So Braxton Berrios, 3 receptions for 20 yards. Getting into the carries a little bit, Josh Adams had 11 carries for 47 yards and 1 touchdown. Ty Johnson also had 11 carries for 45 yards. So I want to give, the Jets kind of a grade here. Offense, I give a C-. They did not play nearly as good as they should have, but at least they didn't get blown out, right? That's really the standard that we're coming to, especially under Adam Gase. We didn't get blown out. That's the standard, and it's pathetic. I'm so glad he's gone. He had to go, guys, right? So defense, they get a B-. They played pretty good, not as good as they could, but, I do think that we have a bright future, especially on defense. Offense, too. Special teams, they get an A. We had Chase McLaughlin, I think you say his name. He's new. He did his job, right? No field goals, obviously, but, at least we're not missing any extra points, right? So there it is, guys, right? Another video, another depressing video, sums up the Jets 2020 season. Finally in the books. Finally, Adam Gase is out the door. We don't have to worry about him anymore. So coming Wednesday, I'm going to do, for the Everything NYJ podcast, I am going to talk about him getting fired a little bit. I'm going to give my reaction and my review to the Chris Johnson press conference and see where we go from here, right? Who's going to be the next head coach? Should Sam Darnold be brought back or not? There's so many questions. We have a big offseason, possibly the biggest offseason in the Jets' history, right? It really is. This is a huge offseason, guys. We have to get this one right. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions for the Everything NYJ podcast, all you have to do is tweet them to me. I'm going to try to use all of them during the podcast. If I don't get to you this week, I'll definitely get to you next week, or, whenever I can get to you, I will definitely get to you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Thank you guys for supporting me. If you haven't followed me on Twitter already, go follow me at Everything NYJ. I'll follow you back. Thank you guys for watching. Go Jets, and have a good night. Thank you.